Is it really over for the Raze Sky duo? What do you mean? Oh, you mean in general? No, because Sky is still valuable because of her dog. So she could still be the main initiator if people choose not to play Sova or Fade, which if you want flashes, then you want to keep Sky. Yeah, man, it's so hard to retake when the flash are not regen. True, but then people just have to be more conservative with the second flash. That's all. The rules just changed slightly for the Sky. Like, you can't use both flashes. That's simple. Use one, and then that's it. The other one you save for when you absolutely need to use it. Sky nerf is ass. Just a sitting turret with heal by the end of the round. I agree, by the way, but you have to adapt to it. So use your initial flash, like for map control, use the dog for map control, and then use the last flash for XX. Or save the dog and use both flashes. But you have to save one. Do you think Sky nerf was needed? I think it's a little harsh. Just make her cooldown a little higher for the flashes, and it would have been fine. I wonder if we'll see ISO as a pick. I'll suck a dick if ISO gets picked in a serious game.
Thoughts on Sky after nerf for pro play? Should have been like this from the start. I think it allows a lot more creativity. Sky is still probably the best like flash solo initiator. The amount that Sky can do still after the nerfs is pretty strong. Like, it's a lot. So pre-nerf is just kind of ridiculous. Like, it's actually kind of ridiculous that you get like 4 to 5 flashes per round, and they can be either used as like an actual flash or an info flash. It's actually ridiculous. And the 2 flash change is definitely like really, really big in my opinion. Because a lot of people just throw out their flashes, like they just send like charity flashes. You just get info. I thought they should have took out like the info part of Sky because she has her dog already, so her bird shouldn't like hit. But honestly, this change is good too. See, you only got 2 flashes per round. Do I want to use it for info or do I want to use it as an actual flashbang? And now it's way more balanced in my opinion. She used to have 3 flashes. Yeah, 3 flashes. Okay, 3 flashes were more balanced than the fucking recharge in my opinion. Yeah, Sky is still S tier initiator. It's just when pre-nerf, she's like fucking S++. She was probably the best character in the game in terms of like what she brings utility-wise. No, I think it's a 7.0. But her ult gets so much value constantly. Like, you can always use her ult and it'll always get value. You have to be more greedy with your flashes, therefore you don't have like constant information. Dog should be buffed? No, dog is like the best drone in the game. I think ISO is a you should play in comp if you want to lose, yeah.
You think we'll see more of a Yoru Raze comp on Bind because of Sky nerf? Yoru Raze. Yoru Raze, Sky. Or Yoru Raze Gecko. Maybe we'll see Yoru Raze Sky Gecko. Or sorry, Yoru Raze Brim? No Viper? Nah. No. I think you'll still see Sky because you only want 1 initiator, I think, on Bind. To make space for Viper. I think you need double controller on Bind. Because Viper is just so strong as well. What about Fade? Fade's possible, but again, no flashes. You just have to prioritize what it is you want, how you want to play the map. Because when you're executing into the B bomb site, for example, and you have no flashes, unless Yoru provides. But I do love that about this game. So many comps can work depending on how you play the map. What do you think about Loud's triple controller on Bind? I liked it when I saw it, but it's very defense-sided. Attack, it can get a little iffy. I still think the original comp works on Bind. Viper, Brim, Sky, Yoru, Raze. But if you only want to have 1 duelist, just do Sky Gecko. I think teams will either do the double duelist or get rid of a duelist and add Gecko instead with Sky. Because you absolutely need a flash on hits. And you need a flash to like retake areas of the map after, like even in post plants. I think you're going to see a lot more Gecko and a lot more Yoru played this year. But they will both be second initiator / duelists. In ranked, does Gecko beat Sky now? Gecko is not a Sky replacement. Because Sky has the dog. Should I use Wingman more of his Roomba or to save for plant? Save for plant on attack side as much as you can. Yes, Chamber I think on Breeze will be back. That's one thing I'm pretty confident about. So what I was saying was, for the question of like what's better to work on, mechanics, game sense, and well, I don't forget the third one. The thing about this game and FPS games in general is if you want to get ahead of people, you want to try to maximize your game sense, and that's the fastest thing that you can actually work on getting better. Because when you're doing aim maps all day, your aim will go up incrementally, like very, very slowly. All right, your aim just won't just be insane. Also, aim can more often than not be like inconsistent, so it's hard to rely on it. But if you improve your game sense by watching VODs and watching top teams play, even if it's like your favorite player, your improvement level just based off copying, not necessarily copying them, but watching how they play and implementing it to your game will give you a higher chance at succeeding, and it'll be better use of your time than sitting there in a deathmatch 8 hours a day. It's better, I've always said it's better to watch VODs. Guys, when I was playing CS and 1.6, that was the first game I actually played pro. All I did was watch demos. All I did was watch demos so I can be ahead of everybody on exactly, like, I had so many strats written down that I watched, that I understood. You guys don't understand, like 500 plus demos were watched. Any new tournament that would come out, I'd watch every single demo, sometimes twice, just to see how the pros play, what they do, why they do what they do. And eventually you'll start playing like them just because you'll naturally adapt to the way they play or adopt their playstyle into how you play. Can you give me recommendations from top tier players I can watch? So you want to watch players that don't make too many mistakes. Players like Sentinel players, so Alphair, less. Controller players, you could watch. I mean, there's a bunch of controller players, I think, that you can watch. But like, let's just go with Mako. Sam, true, Sam. The players you don't want to watch are duelists, because you're not improving the way you think about the game by watching those players. You're not improving your timings. You're not improving anything except running in, right? So you don't really want to watch duelists. You want to try to watch initiators and Sentinel players the most, I think, are the best to learn from, because those players make the least amount of mistakes, or are supposed to make the least amount of mistakes. And they take the most amount of timings. They'll be alive throughout the whole round, so you'll get to watch the whole round unfold on their POV. Nats is a good one to watch, for sure. But I'm not talking about streams. I'm talking about VODs. Watch VODs. You will learn things from streams, but you'll learn 100 times more from watching VODs. What if I'm a duelist player? Then you could watch duelists. No one said you can't, but I feel like your intuition and your instincts and your game sense isn't rising by watching duelists run in. Yeah, Leo's a good one to watch for sure. For initiator, that guy never dies. Isn't the controller best suited for IGL and stratting and stuff? Not necessarily. You can do Sentinel or initiator. The only thing that's hard is duelist IGL, because you have to be locked in. What if I'm brain dead and I can't develop anything but aim? Then you pick Jet and Reyna and run around like the rest of the people I play with in ranked. Or you give up and play and do something productive with your life.
Wait, chat, where's the nomination thing?
You know what I'm saying? Minutes?
On the
Or be
internet?
realistic here?
On QT Cinderella stream?
12 minutes.
Y'all think she's gonna copy?
Oh, Quan.
It's me!
Quan,
And
Quan.
finally,
The
meet
GOAT!
the best FPS streamer, TenZ.
Ah, dude, I lost, man. Are you serious? I just lose.
Hey, you wanna play one?
Wait, I just lose here, John.
Why?
Best FPS streamer awards. Me, Tarek, Super TF, and TenZ. I just lose.
Yeah, you lost. There's not even a point
Let's
in voting for yourself.
go. Next.
Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you, everyone! Thank you, thank
Another
you!
one.
Thank you, guys! Thank you, guys! Thank you, thank you!
Streamers
Thank you, guys!
under 1,000.
Let's go, chat! Hey,
Please.
chat, the fact that even we made it, let's go, chat. The fact that we even made top 4. Let's freaking go, chat. That's you and me, chat. We couldn't have done it without each other. Let's go, chat. Let's go, man. We couldn't have done it without each other, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. You guys are the GOATs. Okay, we're not. Okay, there's legit.